Okay, so I wanted to make a follow-up to the video that I made yesterday that was talking about the sky replacement in Adobe Photoshop, and in that video I showed off the lighting effects little filter that you can put through there. And I decided to play around with that lighting effects filter because I've never really seen it before. I've gone my entire time using Photoshop just passing through that without even noticing that, and I decided to play with it a little bit more, and I found that you can do some pretty cool stuff with that. So as always, I have my little test image over here, and this is what I decided to just test it out on. And then this is what I was able to come up with the different lighting effects. So this is just me just playing around with it, not really doing much. So I'm not going to show you how to get like a full effect in this video. In this video, I'm just going to show you how to play around with the lighting effects a little bit. So I'm going to open this image up in Photoshop. By the way, I'm using version CS4. You can use CS5. I don't know if this works below CS4 because I haven't tested it out, so I'm sorry about that. And I have to apologize if you hear some barking from my dog in the background. But here we have our image. This is another image that I took in downtown Baltimore when I went on my little photo taking spree. I'm just going to duplicate the layer right here so that I can see what my original was like. And now let's add in some of the lighting filters. And boy, my dog is going at it back there. But let's try and add in some of these lighting effects. So let's go to Filter, Render, Lighting Effects. And then it'll bring us up to this dialog box. So let's change it back to default, or yeah, 2 o'clock spotlight and default. So as you can see, we have a couple different options up here in the style. We have default, 2 o'clock spotlight, blue omni, and all these other ones over here. And I'll get to showing you some of those later. But we have the style over here. And then we have what the preview of the lighting effect is going to do. And then you can choose the different light types. So if you keep it on default, you can actually customize your own light. So you can choose the light type to spotlight, omni, or directional. And these are all the different types of lights that you can do. You can move them around with the little boxes here in the preview window. Let's just start moving this stuff around here. And I want to keep mine to like that, that'll be good. You can choose the intensity, and you can also choose what color the intensity will be. So let's say I want an orange intensity. You can choose the focus, and that will choose like the focus of the light and stuff. Let's make it all the way up. You can choose to you can choose the gloss to be either matte or shiny. Let's choose shiny. Then we can choose the material, which will change the color. I'm just going to choose red for now. Then you can do the exposure. Let's keep it somewhere in the middle for that. And then we can choose the ambience. So let's make it a little bit like, let's try really ambient. And if you want this to be like the look that you want, you can click save and save it to a preset, but I'm just going to click OK. And then this is what we have here, kind of like some red light, and it's like a red spotlight coming down. Now when you're doing these with images, try to, like when you're actually shooting to use lighting effects, try to not have all these shadows that you're seeing in the shot, because that gives the impression of an actual light, which would be the sun in this case, and that'll be like somewhere around here. But let's continue playing with these effects. So I'm going to go back to lighting effects. Let's just choose 2 o'clock spotlight. That'll get you an effect that looks like this. This is what a blue omni will look like, and that's a preset for like kind of a bluish kind of light. You can choose circle of light, which will give you all these 3 ones. You can also create more lights in here. And there's crossing down, 5 lights down, and that would be a good effect to use. Then you get parallel, directional, and all these other different ones over here. And this is pretty cool. So I found that this was pretty awesome, and I thought I might want to just share this with you guys. Sorry this isn't like a full-on tutorial, but I thought this was something you guys could have fun with and play around with. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see any more Photoshop tutorials, at the end of the video I have a link for a playlist, so go ahead and click that. And if you have any more ideas for videos, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.